I was kind of just sitting still too, so it shows I got really good connection right now. So maybe I'm not freezing up too bad. I got my phone propped up, and the bottom where the microphone's at was on the bed, so I didn't know if I could be heard, if I was sounding muffled.
You
should have knew after what.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I was just like chilling. I wasn't even moving, so I was just sitting still. Got my meds in me. Fix me a good little lunch. See if I could get any help today. Any help today? Any help today? Bama girl, we aren't doing too good right now. Trying to right now we're trying to keep the room for tomorrow and get some antifreeze for the car. Angela is, I'm going to say 50-50 on that. She's been having some issues with the meds they put her on. Oh, no. They put her on Topamax for headaches and seizures, and it's not doing any good for either one of them. And then she's on some meds for what are you on? Prozac? She can't hear me. She's got the bathroom door closed. You know, she's on some meds for depression and all that stuff, and it's been causing her to have really bad night twitches. Like when she's trying to sleep, like her whole body will twitch. She'll kick. So they're having some issues getting her medicine dialed in. But at this point, it's like they've done upped it to this amount, done this, done that, and the med she's on is not doing any good. So she's going to call the doctor tomorrow, and well, we're going to go by there tomorrow because our phones are off. And she's going to ask me, like, you know, what can we change if it's not doing any good? Why am I on it? Is there some other meds to take? You know, so we got to figure that situation out. So there's that. We've been dealing with that. That's been going on for a few weeks now with her, the way she sleeps and everything. And I'm a light sleeper. It takes next to nothing to wake me up. So when she has, you know, when she jerks or when she kicks or, you know, it's one of the side effects of one of the meds she's on. It wakes me up every time. So we've had that going on for a few weeks now. So that's what's been going on with her. unfortunately, with my phone service being off, I can't just it doesn't switch back and forth. Hey Tamara, how are you doing? Earlier, Tamara, I said something to you, but I guess you jumped off. Angela's been begging me to slack off on the protein. I figured you would catch that point. We're going through a stack of problems right now, so it's just yeah. We get one problem ahead of us, and we don't get it tackled and taken care of before there's another one piled on top of it. So it's just kind of like, this whole week's been kind of a crappy week. Uh, at this point, I'm not even worried about Christmas. It's trying to save the room so we're not in the car, and trying to. My biggest goal right now is to come up with the money for the room, and to try to get some antifreeze to put in the car because it is pretty chilly tonight. Car's low on coolant, and I can't just put water in it like I would back in the summer because it's like 20 something degrees right now. It's supposed to drop down to 13 tonight. I don't know what as they call it, the real feel now, the wind chill is what it was called when I was a kid. So, but just trying to get some help. If anybody can help me with anything towards the room, the main goal is the room. Not worried about cell phones being on or off. The room and the antifreeze for the car is the biggest worry that I have. So it's just like, that's how my Sunday's going, guys. Not for sure when the Cowboys play. Kind of hoping the Cowboys win today. Not kind of hoping, I am hoping. I'm a big Cowboys fan. But so how's everybody's Sunday going? How's y'all week been? Hey, Holly and Ben. Thank goodness we don't have any snow here. We're just having very cold weather. But then it's supposed to warm up this week, so it's like our weather here in Tennessee is just, it's out there, guys. It's just, we're liable to have every season in one day. So I think it's getting pretty cold tonight, and then it's supposed to warm back up starting tomorrow. And I think by the end of the week, it's back up into the 50s. Well, you can definitely keep that foot of snow, Carolyn. We don't get a whole lot of snow here. We'll get more ice than we'll get snow. Well, thank you for the gesture anyway, Bama girl. It's like we usually don't have any snow in December. Then it hit January, and we might have a light snow, but then we have ice with some snow on top of that, and the ice will stick around. Seems like forever. And I'd rather have the snow than a bunch of ice, though. I'd rather have to shovel a driveway out than not be able to get out of the driveway at all. Where we used to live, it was if it iced, you wasn't getting out. Like you was going to be there. Um, like you wasn't. It wasn't no getting out. So you was going to be there till the roads cleared up by nature's way. So I grew up out in the country, and I can't remember the year, but it was back in the '90s. That real bad ice storm hit this area, and it was a week and a half before we was able to get back to town. Like the roads was just that bad. Now they might do more for them now, but back then they just didn't. I wasn't froze up. I just wasn't moving. It's been spacing out lately, guys. I don't know. I've just been sitting here and it's like my mind wanders. So if anybody could help us towards our room and getting some antifreeze for the car, we appreciate it, guys. Anything would help. The room is 70 and the antifreeze, they got some at Walmart for like $10. Try to prop the phone back up. I propped it up and lost connection. I'm gonna see if I can prop it up there and keep connection. Weird, lost. Weird, lost complete connection. I picked it up. Perfect. Prop my phone up 2 inches away from me where I'm holding it because I lose connection every time. So, but we're not going to complain about having to hold it. Dang, mama. Well, guys, I don't know what to talk about. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Just thank you for the double taps, for all the likes. Everybody would tap that screen when you come in. Say hi. Hey Samantha, things aren't going too good today. It's a pretty rough day today. How are you doing today? God, I wish we had a chair in this room. I think we're the only room in this whole hotel that doesn't have a chair. This
It doesn't
whole
have a
hotel.
hoe.
It doesn't have the whole hotel.
I can't clear my throat.
I tell you, diabetes will get the best of you if you don't pay attention to them. I'm a diabetic myself, and I can tell when I don't do right. So it's definitely something to stay on top of. I'm a diabetic and I have high blood pressure, so like I'm constantly checking something. Lunch was pretty good. I fixed me their leftover hamburger meat from last night from tacos. Made 4 over medium eggs, put them on top of that, just cut it all up, and it was fantastic. Took my morning meds. I was a little late on that. Samantha, that's what bothers me. Gets me the most is like meds all the time. It's like I take a metformin, 1,000 milligram. This is my in the morning. Metformin, 1,000 milligram, Glimepiride, 2 Losartans, a water pill, another blood pressure pill. Guys, is that it? Seems like I'm missing something there.
What did you take Morphine
That's at night.
at night?
Yeah. So there's 6 pills in the morning. Then I take a second. God bless. I went blank on the name of it. From sugar, diabetes. Metformin. Take a second metformin, Modipine, the LOL pill again, and a half of something for my cholesterol. So take 9.5 pills a day for my blood pressure and diabetes. So that is awesome, Lisa. My A1C the last time it was checked, I think it was at a 6.4. Hey, 10 girl. Bigfoot, you just gotta stretch it out, and I know arthritis is rough. I see my daddy get down his back with it and everything. Yeah, metformin can be tough on your stomach. Some days it gets me, and I'm just like, oh, I can't chance being too far away from a restroom. Which I take 1,000 in the morning, 1,000 at night. I've heard good things about that Jardiance. They was wanting to put me on Jardiance, but the meds I was on was doing a good job at dropping my A1C, so they never did change me up. I think I go back in February to get another checkup. See, my blood pressure meds, I'm on 2 losartans, the water pill, the LOL. I take 5 different pills for my blood pressure. Hey, Lauren, how are you doing? Yeah, metformin is rough, but it's I can tell if I miss it a couple of times. Man, that's wild. Lauren, we're not doing too good today. We've got a stack of problems ahead of us, and we're not sure how to. We're just not sure how to get past any of them. We're trying to keep the room for tomorrow. Trying to get some antifreeze for the car, so we don't have a bigger issue there. Um, Angela's got to get a hold of her doctor somehow. We're going there, or finding a way to call him tomorrow and talk to him about the med she's on, because it's doing her absolutely no good. So I never lost a pound with metformin. I got a nephew who's on it, and he lost 55, 60 pounds. He lost pretty good when he got on it. They ended up putting him on. He's not big. He's a small guy, but they ended up putting him on Ozempic for diabetes. She's snoring it out, ain't she? She's snoring it out, ain't she? Where's she at? No, as of right now, we still haven't been able to get the car fixed, so it's still running with the mild problem it had. I'm low on coolant on it right now, and I don't need to put water in it because of the temperature. So I haven't been able to get to the point to where I can spend the money to pay somebody to tell me what's wrong with it and then start trying to fix everything. The last time I looked, it said it was 21 degrees, but felt like 9. Only break we've got today is the sunshine is out. I'll look and see what the temperature is. Let's see. It says that it's right now it's 23, but feels like 14. Our low tonight is 13 degrees. Hey, TNT Mom. Then it warms up to 37 tomorrow and drops back down to 13. Then by Tuesday, we're up to 49 and 27. And then by the end of the week, it's almost 60 degrees with a storm coming through. Oh, y'all hear my elbow? Good Lord. TNT Mom, we're not doing too good today. We've got a stack of problems that I've been working on trying to get through and get over, and I just can't. I'm not going to be able to do it without any help. I just can't. It's just. I've tried figuring out everything. I've tried doing stuff. I've tried finding some work, some side work, some things to make some extra money, and it's like I understand with it being this time of year, everybody's running tight, and it's just yeah. Sit y'all down for a minute. We're not froze or anything, guys. I'm just setting y'all down to Yeah, it's crazy. It's just it's a rough time of year for everybody. And then once you start having problems pop up, you just can't get over them. So, whew, good lord, that's a lot of dogs and cats. Yeah, that's plus everything's just so daggum high this time of year. It's like I've never seen prices for food and gas really isn't that bad here right now. It's like $2.35 a gallon. But it's like everything else is so high. It's like when are we supposed to be starting getting these breaks? You know, only saving grace that we have found in food is Kroger's here has been putting out $5 packs of meat. I imagine you could. That's a lot of animals living in a house. It's a little house. Yeah, gaming stuff is so ridiculous. And like PS5's like you don't even buy a game, do you? You buy the right to download the game. It's yeah, gas is getting cheaper, but everything else is going up. That's crazy. I'm gonna age myself here, guys. I remember going to Kmart and having my little $20 allowance. Well, I got $10 a week, and I saved it up to 20. And I went to Kmart and bought 3 games for my Nintendo, and had like $2 or $3 left over. Hey, Carrie. So $20, I bought 3 games for my Nintendo, and now it's like $20 ain't even buying you anything for a game system nowadays. Guys, I gotta put you guys on pause for a minute. Hey guys, sorry about that. Had to step away and use the restroom kind of very quickly. Okay, now I'm back. Yeah, I do miss Kmart. Kmart was so legit. Done lost all that good times going there with our Kmart building's still here though. It was a grocery store for years. I still remember how Kmart was laid out.
Mm-hmm.
You went through the front door, you had all your registers to your right, but then once you got past the registers, you went to the right, and that's where all the tapes and cassettes was. No CDs back then. And then to your left there was all the clothes. And then you go past all the clothes, and that led you straight to the toy department, like straight to the GI Joe aisle. It's just from the front door, straight. And then shoes and stuff was over to the left of that. I don't remember that one. We really hadn't had too many places to shop around here. We had a couple of Big Lots. Both of them ended up going out. Kmart, that went out. And Walmart. We've never had a Target. We've never had a. I think at one time Revco was second biggest.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting, staying away, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Telling y'all that med she's on just almost like as soon as she gets settled down, she can almost guarantee she's going to sleep. The blue light special, yep. I bought my first Walkman from Kmart, and the first two cassettes I bought for it was Vanilla Ice and Billy Ray Cyrus. It's a combination, wasn't it? I was still trying to find my musical taste. And a kid at school gave me a cassette tape, and he goes, "This is what you need to listen to, man." And it was Metallica, Master of Puppets. And I never looked back. She's asleep. Just had a cup of coffee. Are you done with your coffee?
No, it's still over here, but coffee will keep me up though.
I know, but you've been complaining about you make a cup and fall asleep. Oh, that's pretty cool, TNT. Also keeping up with the Chiefs game today because that's my brother-in-law's favorite team. So if they win, he'll be Facebook messaging me. If they lose, I'm gonna hit him up. He'll ignore me. Hey Tesla, nice to formally meet you. I have another Tesla that comes on here. Everybody thought Walmart was going to be special, but Walmart just made a big monopoly. Took out all the little stores that we used to like, and then the internet took out the rest of them. The internet killed malls. Lord, going to the mall on Friday night was that's what we did when we was teenagers. We went to the mall and hung out because we had the fun tunnel. It was nothing but arcade games, and then we had Sound Shop, which we bought CDs and stuff there and band shirts and spent a lot of money in that place in my teenage years. And the bookstore, we go in there and look at the magazines, and it's like you spend all night there. And we had a taco casa was there. Hey Kimberly, ours is beyond pitiful. It's they've taken our mall now and where our Peebles used to be, which is a clothing store. I don't know how many people knows Peebles. They turned that into Planet Fitness, and then we got a place called Bell's, which is another clothing store. Um, Hibbett's clothing and shoe store, athletic place, and then our J.C. Penney's went out and they turned out into an Ollie's, and then basically everything else has started going out of our mall, and they're supposed to be putting a Burlington and um, Dunham Sports. Okay, bless. That is awesome. Thank you. Can you DM me the information I would have to give them? Thank you. That is amazing. Thank you so much for that. Her doctor wants her to take a sleep study test, but we can't get it lined up because we don't have insurance at the moment. Um, and they was wanting her to watch how she's sleeping with on these meds and stuff, but we just can't get everything lined up. Hey Gina, how are you doing? We do not have TennCare. We don't have any kind of insurance. Oh, I guarantee. I don't know how many she has, but man, she. You know, hear how she's sleeping over there.
Sorry.
Luckily, we go to the health department, and they supply the meds there. There is only a couple of things. Um, I think her Topamax is the only thing we have to get from the pharmacy, and that's not but $10 for a month. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. So we're very blessed with. I don't know what to say luck. That's a blessing that they're able to give us the meds there that we need, because mine would I take it would be I wouldn't be able to afford them. I wouldn't be able to take them. I mean, it's just she only takes a couple of things, but mine I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to afford to get all of them. She said I think what I say 9 pills a while ago. Sleepy pie. I want to roll you over so you at least snore the other way. That's what we was talking about. They was talking about sleep apnea and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're hearing how you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm. I apologize.
Gary, that and those, I don't know. It's almost like the meds that she's on, and I'm not saying she has this, but it fits it. It's like narcolepsy. She'd be sitting here. She was just sitting here earlier texting and was asleep, sitting straight up, sending a DM because her phones are off. She was sending a Facebook message and was done. She's never had any problem with that before. Until she started taking this combination of meds that she's taking, and it's just like we're not watching a movie. She's done. Um, so she is definitely going to reach out to her doctor and tell her what's going on with that, and just she's got to tell her. She's like, look, the meds ain't working for what they're supposed to be working for. Why am Thank you, Bless. Well, I really do appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, I will. Thank you. Because I've been worried about that antifreeze all day. If I had a half gallon, I put in there. But like I said, I was low, and the rest of the stuff would definitely come in handy. So that was one worry that is taken off.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go out there and pick that up,
Yeah.
and then I'll put that in before I leave Walmart parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. I was going to get that. They had one for like 7 something, 8 something. It would have been like $10 altogether. Thank you so much. I'm definitely putting that in the car before I leave there today. I'll go out and pick it up and be sure that it's in the car. I do appreciate you. Yeah, somebody else told me the same thing, but I was just shooting for it was the cheapest and I figured the cheapest would have been the better, in the situation. I figured something cheap in there would be better than nothing in there besides water. I had a leak back in the summer, not a radiator leak. I had a um, thermostat stick on it, and it ran all my the little. I do not know the terms of this guy, so um, the overflow at the top of the overflow, it's got the little spigot where it can come out if it gets too much pressure in it, or how it was explained to me. It all ran throughout there, um, and I just put water back in it. 'Cause at the time I couldn't get coolant or anything, so I just put water in it, and it's just water in your car, water evaporates. Get hot again. How it was explained, I'm not a mechanic by any means necessary. I can do a few things in a car, uh, but he explained that it just evaporation. You'll have to keep a check on it if you're going to use this water. And I went out there and put the other half of the antifreeze in it. As far as my knowledge is of the car, I do not have a leak in it. I've never seen a leak. I've never seen it be wet up underneath it when I move. So as far as I know, it doesn't have a leak. Hey, live, laugh, love. We're having a trying day. We're having a trying day today. It's low of antifreeze. Uh, it's got the other little problems it's got going on with it, but I haven't been able to get anybody. Main thing with that is I haven't been able to get anybody to come look at it and be like, "This is what's wrong with your car." Everybody wants to charge money to come out and just look at it, and then people will tell me, "Yeah, I'll be there to look at it." I've had people on here be like, "Yeah, I'm coming to town tomorrow. I'll stop by and look at it." Then they'll text me be like, "Hey, I'm coming to town. I'm running a little late on time. Can you meet me somewhere?" And I show up and I sit there and I wait on people and nobody ever shows up. That's happened twice. I sat there at Walmart one day getting message after message. Hey, I'm just running late. I'm just running late. And then next thing I know, none of my messages are being sent to the person because they blocked me. Uh, So, and the other one, I was going to the gym. They was like, "Hey, can I meet you out in town somewhere? Because I don't want to drive to where you're at." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." He's like, "Well, I'm going to Walmart." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll meet you there, or I'm going to the gym." And he's like, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'll come over to the gym after I'm done." Never heard another thing out of him. So, and I don't have the money to pay somebody to just come and look at the car. I don't have money to give them $50, $60 to come look at it and then start telling me what's wrong with it, and then have to get everything fixed. Because right now, every dime I get, I need $70 to keep the room tomorrow, to keep us out of the cold, because we don't even have blankets if we have to go in the car. It's just y'all hear her over there. Want to roll over when you're snoring towards the wall, not my phone?
I don't even want to be asleep.
I know you don't, but you know, you can't help it. But Have a Blessed Day has helped us. I gotta go pick that order up. I'm still answering Jesse, I think. She made a Walmart order for us, and it's got some antifreeze in it, so at least the car will have the antifreeze in it for the night. And it won't. 13 degrees is our temperature tonight. That's not wind chill and all that stuff, or real feel, whatever they call it nowadays. I don't know. So, yeah. But I'm praying for a miracle that we get help with the room. The one day I get time to actually be on here, and you know, I could be battling and stuff like that, but I've got to ask for help. Just roll over and take a nap. And then sit up. I I heard that, you know, the quickest way.
Don't say that.
I mean, if you did them, I'll cook tonight. If you do, I'll cook some ranch burgers. I ain't gonna put mine on a bun though. I'm gonna put them on some cheese on them and throw some eggs on top of them. You just snore looking at me?
No.
Take a package of ranch seasoning. My tongue stuck to my teeth when I said ranch. Take a package of ranch seasoning and mix it in your hamburger meat. Pat them out like hamburger patties. Man, they are so good. It's a game changer. And we was going to do it with the hamburger patties we got, but we ended up finding some cheap hamburger meat. That is good too, Carolyn. We ended up doing tacos last night, but we was going to do taco burgers. Just mix your taco seasoning into your hamburger patty and cook it up, and like you actually dress it like Put your shredded Mexican cheese on it and a little bit of salsa and eat it like a cheeseburger. I actually forgot about the onion soup mix in burgers. It's really good. Forgot about that. The Lipton onion soup mix.
Mm-hmm. I haven't bought any of that this time because we
Okay,
had said
Carrie.
nothing about the swamp potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, you was doing the other stuff with the chicken and
Yeah.
potatoes and the other night we made turkey chili. Learned some things with turkey chili. You lose some of the flavoring from the meat. I thought anyway. It's the first time I ever made chili with turkey hamburger, and I thought we lost some of the flavoring that you get from the hamburger. It was good.
It was. Alright, let me get
Yeah, get yourself moving, don't you?
no chipmunk.
Chipmunk is another nickname we have for Gigi Bean. I tell you, I understand you being sleepy though, because you sleep so rough. Oh, I'm sleepy myself. But I mean, we got sidetracked about food there. If anybody in here could help us with anything towards the room, guys, it would mean the world to us. So, anybody want to talk about anything? We can talk about anything. Anything at all. Oh, whew. Pop my fingers real quick. Twisted, we're not doing too good today. Um, we have been doing pretty good. We've just hit some setbacks that they look like they're just piling on top of each other. So we can't seem to maneuver around them this time. With a little help just then, we're going to be able to get our antifreeze for our car here in just a little while. I'll run out there and grab it when the order is ready. What time they say that order would be ready? Guys, I ain't froze up or anything. I'm still here. I'm just you had 2 messages?
Mm-mm.
Hey Jimmy, how are you? Appreciate it. All right, I will, man. Right now we're trying to get through some stuff going on right now. And hopefully we'll be back battling pretty soon.
Where's that at?
Messenger?
Oh, it was earlier.